Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Shall I start? All right. So people spend about 90% of their time indoors. And according to the EPA, the air quality indoors is often 2 to 5 times worse than the air quality outdoors because of the furniture and appliances and household items that we bring into our homes. So for those who are health conscious, you make an attempt to buy organic vegetables and produce and meats because you know that ingesting growth hormones and pesticides into your system are not good for you. So how come we don't apply the same level of attention to our household products, the mattresses, the bed sheets, and the rugs that we bring into our homes? Why are we not asking the questions, who made it and how are they made? Hi everyone, it's Sandy here from Rugs by Rue. Welcome to our first ever live YouTube event. I don't ever do live events, so I am a little bit nervous. My heart is like racing right now, so I apologize if I stumble. I'm also running on adrenaline right now because I have a 1-month-old, so I've been lacking sleep for the last month. So I apologize if I make any mistakes. Do call me out on it on the chat if I do. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So today I am here to deliver a fun and exciting shopping experience for you all. I've hand-selected some rugs that I truly love from brands that we truly love and support here at Rugs by Rue. So we're here to show them to you so that you can learn more about them. But more importantly, I am here today to deliver a message that is extremely important to my family, and I hope by the end of this presentation, you will find that it is important to your family as well. So the rug in your living room, for those who do have one, is easily the second largest decor item in your living room, aside from your couch. And the new rug smell that you are sometimes familiar with comes from all the chemical dyes, the fire retardants, and the stain-resistant chemicals that are sprayed onto the rug to protect it and extend its life. What we don't realize is that after the smell dissipates, the chemicals are still in the rug itself. So every time we walk on the rug, the abrasion from our feet kicking onto the rug picks up the particles again, and it makes it airborne, and we end up breathing it. Yet a lot of times when we are shopping for a rug, we don't pay attention to those things, and we don't know that that happens. And that is one of the main objectives of Rugs by Rue. It is to deliver to you, the consumer, healthier and smarter choices that are safer for your family, especially if you have babies and kids and pets around your home. The brands that I'll be showing you today are started by owners who said, finally, enough is enough. Just like how we want better food choices, they wanted better and healthier rug choices. And that's how a lot of these companies actually got started. And not only are these choices healthier, I'm also here today to prove to you that they are also very affordable. And to drive that point home, I'm going to play a little game with you guys right now. At the risk of disclosing my age, you guys know what the Price is Right is, right? So I used to watch that a lot when I was a little kid with my grandmother. But anyway, so we're gonna play a little bit of Price is Right now. And I'm gonna ask my husband here to help me out. So I'm going to demo 2 rugs, and you guys are gonna have to guess the price, all right? So the first one that I wanna put up, and just to clarify, this first one, it is not one of our rugs. I bought this online from a large furniture store, and I bought it just for the purposes of this demo. I'm not gonna say the name of the company in case I don't want to get sued by them, but basically this rug, according to the content label, is 100% wool. But one of the problems with this rug is we rolled it out, we opened the bag and rolled it out yesterday. And right now I still smell something in the room. So obviously we're actually in my apartment right now, and this is usually where we sleep. This is my bedroom. and the baby crib. You guys can't see it; it's off screen right now, but it's right in front of me right now. And we did not sleep in here last night because I was concerned about the smell of this rug. And the smell of this rug, if I was to take a guess, probably comes from the dyes. This rug, I wouldn't be surprised if it just uses the regular commercial dyes that you see a lot of out in the market. And also, it's probably sprayed with fire retardant chemicals and stain resistant chemicals. So that's what I'm speculating is the smell, if that's where it's coming from. All right. So this is, we're going to call this sample A. The round rug is sample A. And I'm going to take this down and show you another rug now. And this one is sample B. And this one does come from our store. It is the Lorena Canal brand, which some of you are probably familiar with. It is made out of 100% wool, and it uses all natural dyes. It does not contain any fire retardant chemicals. It does not contain any stain resistant chemicals. It is completely safe around your babies, kids, and pets. You can see I have my dog walking around here, and we let her walk around our rugs because one of the bonus features of a Lorena Canal rug is that it is machine washable. So 100% wool and machine washable. All right, so this one is sample B. So now I want you guys to type in the chat and take a guess. How much do you think rug A was, and how much do you think rug B is? I want you to type it in the chat and let me know how much you think these rugs are. We're going to, and also, like, which one do you think is more expensive? Like, type that in the chat and let me know. I want to see your responses. If we do get close enough, I do have a bonus surprise for you guys later. So put those numbers in and let me know what you think. If you guys do get close enough, I do have a surprise for you. So someone is guessing rug A is $6.99. Someone else, Linda, is guessing rug B is $3.99. I'm seeing $200 for A and $400 for B. Okay. Wow. I thought you guys would be off, but I didn't think you guys would be that off. This is great. This is fun. Thank you so much for entertaining me here. So do you guys want to know how much it is? All right. So the first one, the sample A, the round one, I bought that online, as I said, and I'm in Canada. So I paid $450 Canadian for that rug. And I paid an additional $50 for shipping. So it was roughly $500 Canadian. So if you were to translate that into US dollars, it is about $400 US. This rug here, and so just so you guys know that for the rest of the presentation, all the numbers that I'll be throwing out there are going to be in US dollars because that is what you can see on the website. So this rug, the Lorena Canal rollable rug, retails for $379 on our website, US. And if you were to get it shipped in the US, it's free shipping. If you get it shipped to Canada, it's a flat rate, $28 shipping. So that will bring the total to about $407 if I'm doing my math right. So it's pretty much bang on, almost the same price, right? $400 US range. Yet one of them you're getting, so they're both wool, but one of them you're getting all natural, no chemicals, it's safe for your kids. So it's kind of obvious in my mind which option is the better option and the safer option. So there you go. So that was a demo of the little game that I wanted to play with you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Before we jump into the shopping, I want to welcome you all again. I see that we have some more people joining us. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Ariella, Brett, Linda, Victoria, Laura. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys will have fun today and learn a little bit more about Rugs by Rue. And because you guys participated in the game, I do want to throw out a promotion. So we are offering 15% off from now until the end of Sunday on anything in our store. So if you go to rugsbyrue.com and you buy anything, you check out, you enter promo code SmallBizLive, SmallBizLive. You enter that into the coupon section of the checkout, you can get 15% off your entire order. And that is for people who are here with us. You have until Sunday to do that. So feel free to take advantage, 15% off. It's quite a bit. We don't usually give that much. Yeah, feel free to grab that code and go shopping, whether it's now or after this event ends. And I also want to point out that we do have a Q&A at the end, so I am here to answer any questions you might have. I have Albert, my husband here, who is our moderator today. So he's going through all the chat list and he's accumulating all the questions. So hopefully I can get them answered for you guys. So feel free to throw it in the chat and we will help you out there. And now, without further delay, I want to introduce to you the first brand that I want to show you. So honey, can you help me take this one down so that we can do the first one? So the first brand that I want to show you guys comes all the way from Australia. For those who have been in our store, you might have seen it before because it is one of our most popular brands. This one here, it's from a company called Oh Happy Home. As I said, they're based in Australia, owned by a lovely lady named Amy Lee. Her rugs are fun, modern, and extremely versatile. And all her rugs are made using natural materials such as cotton and wool. And she also uses eco-friendly, azo-free dyes. And what that means is that they're non-toxic, they're completely safe around babies, kids, and pets. And Amy has 2 young boys of her own. So the cool thing about her rugs is that she designed all her cotton line to be machine washable, which is what I love about her rugs because I have 3 kids and a dog, as you can tell. And this one in particular, sheds like crazy, and she also has occasional accidents around the house. So I only put down washable rugs in my home now. I don't put down anything that is not washable, and this is one of them. This one has gone into our living room quite a few times, and I absolutely love it. I love how subtle the design is, but it's also fun and playful. And so this one in particular is our best-selling rug in our store. This one is called the Going Dotty Berber in Black. We've gotten a lot of 5-star reviews from our customers. And our customers, some of their feedback has been, it is thick and plush, unlike other cotton rugs that they have seen that are on the thinner side. Comes out brand new after each wash. That's just some of the feedback that we've gotten from some of our customers. This is hand tufted, 100% cotton. As I said, made with eco-friendly, azo-free dyes, machine washable. Our customers have sent us pictures. We've seen it in baby nurseries. We've seen it in kids' bedrooms. We've seen it in living rooms. We've seen it in home offices. We've actually even seen it on outdoor patios because, as I said, it's washable. So when it's washable, it can literally go anywhere in the house. So this one back here that is hung up, it measures about 6 feet by 9 feet in size, and it retails in our store for $5.55. It is also available in a smaller version, 5 feet by 7 feet, and it is retails for $3.49. And it is also available in a round shape, a diameter of about 5 feet, and that one retails for $280. And because this rug was so popular, or is so popular, Amy has also started designing them in different colors. So the same pattern, the polka dot pattern, is now also available in a pink version and also a blue version. And no, I do not have samples to show you of those ones. I wish I do, but my container is actually stuck at customs right now as we speak, and it did not make it to this event. Thank you so much, Canada Customs. I really love you guys so much. And also the cushions are also part of that container, and those are, I want to show you guys that one too. Those are really cute. They match these patterns with polka dots and made with the same materials, and the cushions range between $45 to $85 depending on if you want to insert or not. And that is the Going Dotty. There's one more rug that I want to show you from Oh Happy Home. Honey, if you can help me put this one up. This is one of their latest additions to their collection, and this one is of a different design, and this one is called the Berber Nomad Natural. So it is more of a fun and funky design for those who are into this design. And this one measures 5 feet by 7 feet, and it retails for $349. It is also available in the larger 6 feet by 9 feet size, and that one retails for $5.55. So it's actually the same price as the Going Dotty rugs. This rug is also available as a runner, 2 feet by 5 feet approximately in size, and I've seen the runner go in bathrooms, and it just looks beautiful. It brightens the place up. It adds some interest into the space. It's really a fun piece to have. So that is the Berber Nomad mattress. Now, one of the most important features about Amy's rugs, which I want to spend some time talking about, is that all her rugs are Good Weave approved. And for those who are new to this environment, I want to spend 2 minutes to share a personal story to tell you what Good Weave means. So 2 years ago, I was sitting in my living room watching a documentary called The Price of Free with my daughter, who was 4 years old at the time. And for those who have not seen this documentary, The Price of Free is about rescuing children from child labor, particularly in the rug and textile industry in India. And one of the most memorable scenes was at the very beginning when they showed a rescue crew, go into a textile factory to rescue about 20 plus kids. Now, when the crew came in out of fear, these kids had no idea what was going on. They scattered and they ran off and hid in various places around the factory. So the crew had to go around and look for these children. And finally, they found a bunch of them on the very rooftop of the building under 40 plus degree weather, hiding under piles and piles of garbage bags. Now, obviously, when I was watching this documentary, I got very emotional. And meanwhile, my daughter was asking a lot of questions, and I was trying to explain to her, why are these kids there? Why are they working? What does working mean? Where are their parents? Where's their mom and dad? Why are they not at home? And I'm trying to answer all these questions with my daughter. And meanwhile, I see these kids, some of whom are the same age as my daughter. And it's just, working has become such a normal part of their life that they don't even think about it anymore. They go into work every day, and that's just what they do. And they can't tell the right from the wrong. So when the rescue crew came in to rescue them, all they could think about was, we don't want to get in trouble. Because if they disappoint the factory owner, then it means that they don't get paid. If they don't get paid, then the debt doesn't get paid off, and that means they don't get to go home. And so that was extremely disheartening when I saw that. And so coming out of the documentary, I made it a personal mission, as well as a mission of Rugs Factory, to end child labor in this lifetime. And how do we do that? This is exactly how. By supporting brands like Amy's, Oh Happy Home. All of Amy's rugs are Good Weave certified. And what Good Weave is an international organization. It's a non-for-profit organization that takes a holistic approach to ending child labor. So not only do they send rescue crews into the factories to rescue the children, but they also work with the factories in developing best practices to create a safer environment for the adults to work in. And they also look for efficiencies to improve the system so that they can pay fairer wages to the adults. Because if the adults are paid fairly, then there really is no need for them to send the children to work. And also, on top of all that, anytime that you do buy a Good Weave certified rug, and you will know if you're buying a Good Weave certified rug, because all of the Good Weave certified rugs come with a Good Weave label on the back of them that looks something like this. So you'll see a Good Weave label and the number to show you that this is something that was created in a Good Weave certified factory. And so anytime you buy a rug that has that sticker on it, a portion of the proceeds actually goes towards funding schools and nurseries in India so that the kids have a place to go to during the day instead of going to work. And so, as you can see, Good Weave does take a holistic approach to ending child labor, which is why we support them 100%. So on that note, I'd like to introduce to you a second brand that I truly adore, and they are called Organic Weave, owned by an incredible woman by the name of Linda Alexanian. She is, believe it or not, the third generation in her family to have a business in the rug industry. So she knows a lot about rugs. In fact, a lot of the stuff the knowledge that I have about rugs comes from talking to her, because this is not something you go to school for. So she's fed me a lot of information. And also a lot of the information that I shared earlier in the introduction came from my conversations with Linda. So she really knows her rugs really well. But most importantly, she has an extremely big heart. So just a few weeks ago, I asked her if she would be willing to support our month of giving in the month, which is coming up in July, our month of giving campaign, where we will be donating 100% of our profits to Good Week International. And without batting an eye, she's already agreed to make a very, very generous donation. So she has an incredible heart, and I love her as a friend and also as a business partner. But what makes Organic Weave so special is that Organic Weave is the world's only company that offers GOTS certified rugs. So for those who don't know what GOTS is, it stands for Global Organic Textile Standard. And that is the highest standard in the textile industry, meaning that from farm to floor, there are no chemicals involved in the process. So as an example, as most of you know, cotton comes from a plant, which is a crop, and it's grown on the field. And a lot of times, the cotton plants are sprayed with pesticides, just like any other crop that you see in farms. And not only are the pesticides harmful, and it seeps into the fibers of the cotton for the end user, but it is also extremely harmful for the farmers and the artisans who are working with the materials when they're weaving the rugs. What GOTS certified means is that none of these crop fields of cotton are sprayed with any pesticides. So not only is it healthier for the end user, but it's also healthier for the farmers and the artisans that are involved. So it really is a win-win situation for everyone. Now, what you see is what you get. So Linda's rugs do come at a higher price point. They start at $1,499 on our website for those that are on the website. She also does offer fully customizable options. So right here you can see some of the swatches that she has provided us. She offers her rugs in cotton or wool, both of which are GOTS certified. So one of the points that I forgot to mention was that not only is it pesticide free, but throughout the entire manufacturing process, there are no chemicals involved. So even the dyes that are used on the rugs are approved by GOTS. They are either all natural or eco-friendly or ozone-free. And also in the last stages of the rug making, a lot of times the rugs are washed. And even the washing stage, they use all natural agents. And there are no chemical sprays that are sprayed on it afterwards. So that is what the benefits of GOTS. So here I just have some samples. I just wanted to show you guys. This is like 100% cotton. I know it's hard to tell on the screen like this. I wish you guys could actually touch it, but I'm trying to push my fingers through this, and it's a really dense pile. And that is a good thing. Like when you're shopping for a rug, you want something that is dense because that means it can really support your feet, and that's what the whole objective of a rug is, to be honest. And this one is a super soft one. It's a wool and cotton blend. I wish you guys could feel it. It's really soft. And this one, just to show you a different texture, this one is a woven one made out of 100% wool, and I really love this pattern. Linda has really great design taste. She's also the designer. I don't know if I think I might have forgotten to mention that. But if you do go with a custom rug from Linda, you get to work with Linda one-on-one. You're coming up with a design to suit your space. You are really investing in a family heirloom that is unique and special to your family. So it is really worth the investment. And I would also recommend custom rugs for those who need to fill a bigger space. So I don't know if you know this, but a lot of the off-the-shelf rugs that are on the market, the largest size that they usually come in are about 6x9 or 8x10. If you have a space that is bigger than, that requires a rug that is bigger than 8x10, then custom is probably the way you want to go. So that is the option there for you. And just as a side note, because these are made to order, any organic weave rug does take about 8 to 10 weeks for production. But I can reassure you that it's well worth the wait. Okay, so that's organic weave. Next, I do want to show you guys something different. This is especially for those who have young children or babies or newborns like myself in the home. Play rugs. So I don't know where you guys are at in this in the world, but I'm located in Vancouver, and we're in the summer right now, and we have gorgeous weather outside. We take a lot of trips to the beach, and we always take one of these play rugs with us. And so I just want to show you a few that we actually use in our day-to-day. So this one right here is the Lorena Canal Path of Nature play rug. And it's called Path of Nature because it's themed after a forest. So as you can see, there are some riverbanks, there are some moss, rocks, hiking paths. So this rug is a fun piece to have for those who have little nature lovers at home. It really is a fun piece to have. It is 100% cotton. It measures about 4 feet by 5 feet in size. Has a recycled cotton base. It is handmade. It is machine washable, as with all of Lorena Canal rugs. And it also comes with this really cute tote bag. So you can just roll up the rug and put it in the tote bag and carry it with you to the beach, to picnic, to a play date. Really, it can go anywhere with you because it travels very well. And also, the most adorable thing about this rug, in my personal opinion, is that it comes with a little pony. This is something that's different that I don't see with any other rug companies. They don't really include a toy in it. But this pony, it's pretty awesome. Like, it's actually handmade. I just noticed this yesterday when I was like analyzing it. Like, you can see all the stitching in the bottom here. Like, it looks like it is something that is like literally stitched by hand. So it's a cute item that they've included so that your kid can have some very imaginative, creative play on the rug. So that is the Lorena Canal Path of Nature. It's on our store that retails for $299. Okay, the next one I want to show you is from a company called Lakalu, and they're based in Estonia. This one is called the Explorer Play Rug, and it's handmade in Estonia, screen printed by hand. And let me bring it a little bit closer so you guys can see. It is a play rug with like a road map, with a farm, with a school, with a church. I have to tell you, like, whenever I put this down in our house, my son is all over this, and it keeps him occupied for hours, no joke. Like, he will pull out all his little cars and farm animals, and he just plays on it and makes all these funny sounds. It's really hilarious to watch him play on it. And we've gotten really good customer reviews on this rug as well. Our customers describe this as super cute with lots of fun things for the baby to look at, but it doesn't feel too busy or cartoony. It is unique and well-made, provides an awesome opportunity for imagination and play while still being so cute. So that's just some of the feedback that we've gotten on this Explorer rug. As I said, it's handmade, 100% cotton. It measures 6 feet by 4 feet in size, and this one retails for $256. It's also extremely lightweight. So what we do is we just roll it up like a tube, and we just, we bring it with us on all our adventures to the beach or to picnics, which we do have a lot of around here. And finally, I want to introduce to you a brand that is the latest addition to the Rugs by Rue family, a brand that it has taken me a long time to land the account, to be honest. And for those who are Canadian, you might be familiar with them. They are called Pehr, P-E-H-R, and they make these super adorable play mats. So this one here is called Happy Day Play Mat, and it has like these really cute rainbows on them. They also make these matching baskets that are super cute as well. And then this one here is called the Botanica. Really pretty piece. Made from 100% cotton, azole-free dyes. Measures 40 inches in diameter. Super lightweight. I actually, because I have a newborn, I actually take this with us all the time. And sometimes out of desperation, I use it as a chain pad. Because I know that I can just throw it in the washer and get home. So it's super convenient. It's a clean spot for you to put down a baby if you want to go anywhere. And this one retails for $84 on our website. So that's it. That's all the rugs that I prepared to show you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my selection. And feel free to check them all out. There are URLs on the link of this YouTube, at the bottom of this YouTube screen, where you will find a link to the specific items that we've shown you today. So feel free to go check that out. And now we are open to some Q&A. So do we have any questions, honey? I would love to answer them now. All right. Okay, looks like we have a few. There is no name on this one, but how do the rugs feel, the texture, sounds of summer wool? Okay, so they're referring to the first one that, the first rug that I put out, the Lorena Canal rug that we used as part of the Price is Right game. So that one, it is wool. So you know, wool is a tougher fiber. So usually, you know that it sometimes when you touch wool, it does kind of make you feel itchy. That's kind of how it feels. And that one in particular, that had a really long pile. It's a very shaggy, wool rug. So I have not exactly that model, but I have another Lorena Canal shaggy wool rug in my living room, which we used for quite some time. And honestly, the kids love it because it feels like you're wrapping yourself in a blanket. Like it really feels super cozy and super soft. Yeah, that's how I would describe the texture. It's very soft and fuzzy, and it gives you like a blanket feeling. But so imagine a blanket that's on your foot. So that's how that one feels. I know it's hard to describe textures when you're shopping online, and we do get that question a lot. So sometimes what we try to do is we offer our customers some videos, and hopefully those will help you gain a bit more understanding of the texture. But yeah, it is kind of hard to describe texture unless you get to feel it. And a lot of times when people do feel it, they love it. I haven't really gotten any much complaints. Okay, a question from Victoria. Do we need specific size washing machine? Yes, you do. So she's referring to all the washable rugs that I've been showing you. So we do have a guide on our website, on our blog, that tells you the based on what material, whether it's cotton or wool, and also based on the size of your rug, whether it's like a 2x3, a 3x5, or a 4x6, or even larger than that. It will list out the size, the capacity that is required from your washing machine and also your drying machine. So I'm going to have Albert pop that link in the chat for you guys there, so you can refer directly to the guide. But in general, I would say if you live in a house and you have a standard size washing machine, you can fit up to a 4x6 feet cotton rug. Something for like that Dottie Berber one, the larger one, the 6x9, that one, because we live in an apartment and we don't have a large washing machine, we actually bring that down the street to a laundromat, which we have the professional size washing machines. So that's what we do with the larger size ones, and we would recommend that if you don't have a large enough size in your home. And it's super convenient. Like it costs about $4 each time, honestly, to wash it. And because Wes, our dog, does have accidents on it, we've had to wash it several times already, and it's really not that bad to bring it to laundromat. But yes, we do have a guide on our website to tell you the different sizes. It is also often, if the supplier does provide it to us, we also list it on the product description on our website. So whichever rug you're looking at, if you scroll all the way down to the care instruction section, there should be the washer size on there as well. Okay, do you need to put a rug pad? Okay, we do recommend rug pads for all the rugs, unless it is a play rug, because for a play rug, you're going to move it around, so you probably don't want a rug pad under there. And also for patio outdoor rugs, you probably don't need a rug pad. But aside from those two categories, we do recommend a rug pad. It just adds an extra level of support, makes it more cushiony, and so a lot of people love that. And it also helps prevent slippage. So especially if your rug is not going to be tucked under any piece of furniture, it's just like, say, it's just out in the middle of a big room, and you do have young kids or whatever running around and toddlers, then you do want a rug pad just to help it have more tack so that it sticks to the ground. So yes, we do recommend rug pads for that, and we do have rug pads on our website as well. From Gospel, how do you come up with your designs? What are you inspired by? So I am not the designer. We source our rugs from our suppliers, and they are the designers behind these rugs. I wish I had that talent. I do. Our goal, my personal goal, is to come up with our own personal line of rugs down the road, but that is like way, way down the road. So right now, everything that you see in our store, they are often designed by the owners of the brand. So the brands that I showed you today, like the Oh Happy Home and the Lorena Canal, like literally Lorena Canal designs Lorena Canal rugs. And Amy designs the Oh Happy Home rugs. And as I said, Linda designs the Organic Beef rugs. So they are actually the designers behind the rugs. And often they have different ways of being inspired. Like I know for Lorena Canal, her rugs are often inspired by nature. And if you do read through the product description, we share that information with every collection that she comes out with. Recently, she came up with the Sheep of the World collection. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to share that yet because it hasn't officially launched. But I think this is a private enough setup that I could say something about it. So the recent new launch called the Sheep of the World, it's inspired by sheep from all around the world. So what she does is she gathers different species of sheep because they come in different colors. And she gathers the wool from these sheep and she blends the wool and creates these awesome undyed wool blends, which she uses in her rugs. And so that's one of the selling points of her collection is that they are undyed. They're all natural. So it really is quite pure. And so she gets her inspiration a lot from nature. So every designer has their own take on it. And the question from Ariella, that she's saying that the Good Week life story is so important. I can see how that inspired the Good Week. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, that is the story that really inspired me. Of Life is actually the name of my daughter. So she probably learned about that through reading about me on our website. Thank you, Ariella, for saying that. Okay, is there any more questions? Okay. Which rugs do you have in your own home? I have a lot of rugs in my home. So I change them up all the time because when I see something new, it's like, ooh, I like that. Maybe I'll put that down. So I had the Going Dotty Berber for some time in our living room because this one is a big one, so it covers a lot of space. I have had the Lorena Canal Berber Soul, which is a shag rug in my living room as well. So that's the one that has the Berber crisscross pattern. In my kids' room, we've changed it up so many times. I used to have a Lorena Canal cotton one, the Azteca one, in their bedroom. Because for their bedroom, I like the fact that it is washable. But recently, my son has really gravitated towards this one, which is from Maison de. It's a company in the Netherlands, and this one, unfortunately, is a wool rug, so it's not washable. But my son loved it so much that we have placed it in his room, and it's in the shape of a cactus. What else? Yeah, as I said, I use the play mats as well. We use the play mats on our trips to the beaches and our picnics. We change them up a lot, and we also use a lot of like the cushions and the poops. Like my kids actually really love the Lorena Canal sleepover poop. That's also one that we have in our living room. So yeah, those are the ones that we have. From Linda, do you accept donations to the okay, my husband's writing is so hard to read. To the what? Anti-child labor group. Yes, so this is what I was referring to. So in the month of July, so on an ongoing basis, there is a section on our website. Right now, we are actually raising funds to support, to raise medical kits for children in health institutions in India, because there is a huge shortage right now due to the third wave of the pandemic that's hitting India really hard. So right now, our donation, if you do make a donation on checkout, you will see a section where you can make a donation. That donation is actually going towards the Set Yard Free Foundation, which provides these medical kits. But on a normal basis, when we're not raising funds for the Set Yard Free Foundation, you can make a donation to Good Week on there. But as I was mentioning earlier, the month of July is actually a month of giving. And this year, so each year we donate to a different organization during our month of giving. This year we've decided to donate 100% of our profits in the month of July to Good Week organization, which is the organization that I described to you earlier. So if you are to make a purchase, July is the best time to make it if you want to contribute to that organization. All right. From Christina, where are the rugs made? Good question. A lot of our rugs are actually made in India. We do have some that are made elsewhere, but a lot of our washable, the ones that I've shown you today, are made in India. A lot of times, they, as for the good weed ones, they are made in a good weed certified factory in India. For companies like Botanica, they have their own private manufacturing facilities in India. And the reason why it's in India is because India is it's the best place where you can find a lot of artisans, to be honest, that make these rugs. They have a lot of history. So that's why a lot of our suppliers are gravitated towards finding factories in that area. Okay, and one more question. Okay, from Karen, do you carry any recycled or upcycled rugs? Thank you. Yes, that's a great question. Yes, we do. Recycled. Fab Habitat is the brand on our website that produces a lot of recycled rugs. They are made from plastic, recycled plastic bottles. Fab Habitat is also a Good Weed certified partner. How great is that? So they make their rugs, for the recycled rugs, they make a lot of patio rugs. So those are meant for outdoors. So just as a disclaimer, we do not recommend you putting a recycled rug indoors, just because it's, at the end of the day, it is still plastic, it's still a synthetic material, but they do make great outdoor rugs. So that's the brand that you can check out for the recycled rugs. Upcycled, that concept is actually very new and trending in the rug industry right now. So I'm so glad you asked this question. For upcycled rugs, Botanica, one of the brand that I've been speaking a lot about, actually came out recently with a upcycled collection called Rug Cycled. And that is where, because as I mentioned, they have their own private manufacturing facilities in India, and they realized that through the manufacturing process, they end up with a lot of scrap cotton that they don't know what to do with. So recently, they came up with the Rug Cycled line, where they gather all these scrap cotton that comes out of production, and they reuse it and make a whole different line out of it, which is called the Rug Cycled line. And it actually has it launched, I think, back in March, and it's been extremely popular. You can check it out on our website. The Rug Cycled Cloud and the Rug Cycled Azteca design has been our most popular in our store. So you can feel free to check that out. It's great to buy an upcycled rug because not only are you supporting the environment, but it also, the manufacturing process, it saves a lot of water and energy. So it is extremely eco-friendly. All right. Are there any more questions? I think we've answered most of them, or all of them. Okay. If there are any other lingering questions, please feel free to email me directly. My email is sandy@rugsbyru.com, or you can also DM us on Instagram @rugsbyru. So if there aren't any more questions, I think that is a wrap. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad I got through this. Hopefully you guys got enough information out there. The most important message that I do want to share is that even if you do not end up buying a rug from my store, I hope that by visiting our store and by reading our blog and our resources and by joining events like this today, you do get the knowledge that you can apply in the future to when you are shopping for a rug elsewhere. So that is my only hope, is that you can take this knowledge and make smarter and healthier choices for you and your family. And I do want to give a big shout out to YouTube. This was an awesome opportunity. It really pushed my fear limits, but it also YouTube is great in showcasing small businesses, and it has been a complete honor to be featured as part of the Small Biz Live event. So I do want to give a huge hug and thank you to the YouTube team, not only for featuring us, but for your support and for being our cheerleaders and preparing me for this event. You guys have been awesome. And I want to thank everyone for joining us today. I do want to remind you about the promotion, 15% off discount from now until the end of Sunday for anything in our store. Use the code SmallBizLive, SmallBizLive at checkout to get 15% off your entire order from now until Sunday. So please do that and grab that. And also, if you do like what you saw today and you do like the vision that I've created for Rugs by Ru, please support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Now, I know that we are very new to the YouTube space. We don't actually have videos on our YouTube channel yet, But the plan is to get more resources going. We'll be working with a bunch of interior designers. We'll be working with non-toxic experts. And so we're hoping to push more content onto YouTube down the road. So if you don't want to miss out on that, please do subscribe to our channel. And that's it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this session. Thank you for joining me, whether it's morning or afternoon. I don't know where you guys are, but hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I guess I will see you guys next time. All right. Thank you so much, and hope you all stay safe and have a beautiful, beautiful summer. Bye.